Hello, everybody. It's Latanya Hunt Brown Sugar here again, everybody, because I'm used to doing Facebook Live. Okay. All right. So I'm whipping up the cake now, everybody. Okay. So what we do is we have the base. I'm doing a double layer chocolate on chocolate cake today. Okay, everybody. So you base the base of your pan with olive oil. Okay. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of more generous amount on here, everybody, because you want that olive oil to disseminate across the both pans. Okay, everybody. Okay, and then here we have it. So, and then you just rotate the pan there so that the oil can disseminate across the entire pan. And as you can see, look at that, look at that, look at that, everybody. Perfect. And as you can see, the more you rotate it, the oil disseminates across the entire pan, okay? Perfect. Nice. See, look at that. Perfect. All right. So now we're going to place this one on the table here. And then we're going to go ahead and rotate our oil on the next pan. Okay, everybody? We may have a little bit more there. But okay. So here's our second pan. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Okay, and olive oil is just good for baking because, you know, it keeps the base of the cake from sticking to the pan as well, everybody, okay? So now that we have the base of the pans oiled, I'm going to go ahead and place them both inside of the oven, okay? I think I'm just going to add a little bit more oil to the first pan, though. Just a tad bit more. Okay, just kind of rotate a little bit more here, okay? Okay, all right. Because what happens is when it warms up in the oven, it's gonna disseminate anyways too as well. Okay, but you just want to make sure it disseminates before you put it in the oven. Okay, so we have both of our cake pans oiled and disseminated. So let's go ahead and place them in the oven so that the oil can get warm and hot. Okay, while we prepare our cake ingredients. Okay. Is that
okay? See if we're close.
Okay. And then now we'll watching and while keeping an eye out on our sauce over here too, everybody. Remember, we have the sauce on the stove too, so don't forget about your sauce on the stove. Okay. But we'll turn it off in about 5 or 10 minutes. Okay. Right, just wanted to simmer a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and come back to the table. All right, so now the measuring cups. Because I'm baking a chocolate on chocolate cake. So I have my cocoa, I have my baking powder, my baking soda, my butter, my pure cane sugar, my all-purpose flour, and then my powdered sugar. And I have my eggs and my buttermilk, okay?
Mm-hmm. All right, there we go. So we can kind of see. There we go.
Okay, so, okay, everybody. I have the baking powder, the pure cane sugar, the butter, the baking soda, and the all-purpose flour. And the almighty cocoa that's gonna give that chocolate cake that flavor, okay? And pay attention to what kind of cocoa. Now this is the ultimate kind of cocoa because I love Ghirardelli. I love it, okay? And then so powdered sugar, okay? And then of course I have my buttermilk and my eggs as well, okay, everybody? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So we have to measure all of our ingredients as well, okay, everybody? Oh. So let's go ahead and grab the measuring cup. And then we have our we have another spoon to whip.
Big spoon or regular size?
Just regular size spoon will be okay. The tablespoon should be okay.
What size are measuring cups?
Cup. You have the one that measures. Okay, yeah, these are good. Okay, so we have our measuring cups. Okay, so this one measures a cup. Looks like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do 2 cups of flour here, all-purpose flour. Okay, first. Okay, everybody.
This one's a half a cup. You want this one?
No, a whole cup. We want 2 cups. So, so we're gonna do 2 cups of all-purpose flour, okay? So this measures a cup, okay? You want to put 2 cups of all-purpose flour in the bowl, okay? And the reason why you want to do that is because you want to make sure that the cake turns out really moist, and that flour, that all-purpose flour, is really, really going to give it that moist type of taste, okay? So there you go. Okay, so 2 cups of all-purpose flour, okay? All right. And then next you're gonna add. Then we have the baking powder. So this is probably about 1/4 of a cup of baking powder. So that's all you need with a baking powder. Just maybe a 1/4 cup. Okay. 1/4 cup of baking powder. Okay. Pour it right on in there. Okay. And then for the baking soda, same amount. Maybe about a 1/4 cup of baking soda, okay? So we just need to open it up just a little bit more here. Okay. All right, so we got, oh wow, look at that. It's nice and smooth there, see? All right, and then baking soda, okay? Pour all the ingredients all in there, okay? All right, and then the powdered sugar, okay? So the powder, maybe about 1 cup of powdered sugar will be okay.
You want me to rinse this out, babe?
You can in a minute. Okay. Oh. Okay, probably need some help getting that open. In the meantime, I'm gonna open up the cocoa. Okay.
Rinse this out.
All right. And then so he's gonna rinse it out so we can pour the powdered sugar over it in the bowl as well. Okay, everybody.
Up and ready to go.
Okay. Okay, and the vanilla extract. Okay, don't forget your vanilla extract, because that vanilla extract is going to give it that warm taste too. Okay, now this is the powdered sugar. So we're adding 1 cup of powdered sugar, okay? 1 cup of powdered sugar, okay? Okay, and the reason why you want to add vanilla extract is because, yeah, you want that it kind of helps wake up the chocolate flavor. Okay, go ahead and shut off we're going to shut off the sauce is ready now, okay? So let's go ahead and shut it off. Okay, let's move this to the side. Okay, and then see, oh, look at that nice powdered ingredients there, everybody, okay? Perfect. Just look at that, okay, everybody? You're just going to want to disseminate all your ingredients here, okay? So we got our 2 cups of flour, and then we got our 1/2 cup of baking powder, and then we have our 1/2 cup of baking soda, and then we have a cup of powdered sugar here, okay? So now we're just going to pour a generous amount of vanilla extract onto the scene, okay? Into the bowl, okay? So we're going to have Mr. Good open that up, okay? And then we're going to add a couple of cups of cocoa while he's opening up the vanilla extract. It's going to be 2 cups of cocoa. And the reason cocoa powder, because the cocoa powder is going to give that chocolate cake the taste, okay? Because without the cocoa powder, you won't have chocolate cake, okay? So you got to have it, okay? So let's go ahead and pour that in there, okay? And then, so I'll use 2 cups so that we can have just enough cocoa powder, okay? So 2 cups cocoa powder. All right. Perfect. Right? Ooh, and it's smelling awesome already, everybody, okay? Just a dash of salt and just a little dash of salt. That's it, okay? So we're going to put a generous amount of vanilla extract into here, okay? Okay. And then now, while we're at it, it's time to take the pans out of the oven, because you only want them to stay in there for a couple of minutes, just enough for the oil to get warm, okay? So Mr. Good is gonna go ahead and bring those pans out of the oven for me, okay? Yes, and it's smelling good already. This actually smells like chocolate cake already, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Oh, yes, it smells so good, everybody, because you got all the ingredients in here. You got your flour, your cocoa powder, your baking powder, baking soda. Oh, it's just smelling so good, everybody. Okay, so the baking pans, you can put them on the cooking sheet on this counter, okay? And then, so we are going to go over to the chef's counter, well, the cooking board is, and then so we will decorate our pans with the flour, okay? Because you know you have to base your baking pans with the flour when it comes out of the oven, okay? And then last but not least, we will add our buttermilk and our eggs, okay? But in the meantime, let's go ahead and go over to the chef's table, okay? So we can base we're taking our all-purpose flour, okay? So as you can know that we added olive oil to the base of the pan first, okay? And you're gonna bring the bowl over. And then so we're gonna pour some of the olive oil into the bowl with the ingredients, okay, everybody? So that's one reason why we warm, because you want some of the olive oil, the warm olive oil, to be placed in the ingredients in the bowl, okay? So we're gonna grab we can grab one of these, and then if do you have a muffin thing? Okay.
You want to do it?
Oh, you can do it. Okay, if you want. Okay, yeah, so Mr. Good is gonna do it. So the excess oil that's left in the pans, you're gonna put that oil over into the baking bowl, okay? Because you have to add oil to your baking as well, okay, everybody? Because that oil is gonna give it that nice moist taste as well to everybody. So we use olive oil. So this is the oil that was cooked inside the pans, and you just add it in onto the bowl as well, okay, everybody? That's perfect. And so what you do is just kind of stir it in a little bit here, okay? Just kind of stir that oil in just a little bit there, okay? And that's perfect. Perfect, okay? All right, and then we're gonna base the pan. We're gonna base the pan with, oh, okay, here it is, sorry. So we're gonna base each pan with flour, okay? Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. You just want just a generous amount, okay? And of course, you're gonna base it like this. Just make sure the flour is disseminated throughout the pan, the bottom of the pan, okay, everybody? Just make sure it's disseminated. And I love the baking sheet because I can, that kind of helps disseminate the flour, okay? Okay. 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 I think that looks good. What about it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that looks perfect. I think that's perfect. Okay? See? Perfect. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. Just put a little bit more here. Just a little bit more. Just a sprinkle more. Okay, babe. Okay. All right. It won't be perfect, okay? But what you want to make sure, you can use the spatula like Mr. Good just gave me the spatula. You can do that too. But sifting is easy. It's not going to be perfect, everybody, okay? But you just want to make sure it covers the bottom of the pan. That's the thing, okay? So as long as it covers the bottom of the pan, you're good, okay? All right. Perfect. All right, so let's go on this side. Okay. Okay, and then the butter is gonna come next. So after this, we'll add the butter, the eggs, and the buttermilk to the mixing. Okay. It would be nice if we had a bigger bowl. I'm gonna have to get us some bowls, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get some bigger bowls.
Okay. Yeah.
We got to, cause especially for the cakes.
Oh. Okay.
And I didn't mention that, and I didn't know. Sometimes I don't know what I need until I start cooking, everybody, so bear with me, okay? But a bigger bowl is gonna be next time, okay? All right.
Yeah.
All right. But here's what you want your pan to look like on the bottom, everybody, okay? Okay? All right. Okay. Okay, and then that's it. It's not gonna be perfect. That's the thing. Okay, so let's just leave it this way. Okay, let's go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients over here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the next ingredient that we add in is Land O'Lakes butter. Just a generous amount. Just a couple of tablespoons of butter in here. Okay.
A spoon.
Well, I'm trying to use the one I have, but I think I'm making a mess with it. But but I think I got it. It's a mess, but it's
One
working.
more spoon. Okay.
It's working. Okay. So a couple of tablespoons of butter. Okay. Okay. All right. There you go. That's perfect. That's enough. Okay. All righty. And then next we're gonna add like 3 eggs, I would say. I don't like to add that much egg because I don't like my cake to be chewy. I like it to be more moist and chewy.
3 eggs.
Yeah, no. So I think 3 eggs is enough. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm dirtying up everything. Thank you. Perfect. All right. You know what? You probably want to, do you have a plate?
A plate?
Yeah. And I can see this, so that way I won't have to dirty up the table too much, okay? And then we got our pure cane sugar that we're going to add as well, okay? All right, so we're gonna open up the pure cane sugar. I'm gonna add like a cup of pure cane sugar there, okay? Okay. Okay, that should be about right. Okay, thank you. Okay, and then the buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
Yeah. Ooh, baby, that's gonna be a great chocolate cake there. Ooh, I can taste
Pour it in
it.
for you? Oh, you got it.
I'm trying. Okay. This is such a small bowl. You don't have a bigger bowl at all.
Sure. We got plenty of bowls.
You have a big one? Oh, that's what we need. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, can you wash this one all day? Yeah, that's what we need. Absolutely. Absolutely. Those are called mixing bowls. Those ones are called mixing bowls. Okay. So we have a bigger bowl. Oh, yeah. So he found a bigger bowl, everybody. Look, let's pour everything into this big bowl, okay? So that way we got... And do you have a bigger spoon? A bigger spoon, another big spoon. Oh, you know what? If you could wash out that spoon over there, we can use that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is more perfect right here. Alrighty. Alright, everybody. Oh, it's smelling good already. Already smelling like chocolate cake already, okay? So we're just gonna add another generous amount of buttermilk here. And maybe just a cup of water, okay? Yeah, okay. And maybe just 1 cup of water. And then we're done. Thank you. And I'm gonna go ahead and check this out. Okay.
One in?
Just just a little bit of water, just a little bit, just half of that maybe,
Oh,
just half.
so we're gonna stop.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Perfect. Okay, everybody. So we got our cake batter. Ooh, yes. It's looking good, and smelling good. Yes. Okay, everybody. Ooh, chocolate cake to the best. Look at that, everybody. It's smelling so good. Baby. Ooh wee.
Oh, yeah.
So while this is cooking up, let's just take a look at our meat over here. Oh, it's coming along really good. Okay.
Open it.
Okay, yeah, it's coming along really good, everybody. Thank you. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and now we're whipping up the chocolate cake, everybody. Woo, woo, woo! Yeah. Look at that. Ooh, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be moist. Yes, okay. So just continue stirring till you have no chunks at all. Now, some people do it the old-fashioned. Now, this is the old-fashioned way of making a cake. Now, you know, some people have the cake mixer, you know. So you can decide to do the cake mixer if you want to, everybody. So it's totally up to you. So my mom used to cake mixer a lot, yeah. Ooh, yes. Ooh, y'all. Smelling good, y'all. All righty. All right, Mr. Good doing a good job over there too. Babe, you doing a great job. We just doing a great job today. We cooking up Sunday dinner, everybody. I hope y'all having a great Sunday. Peace.
Well, turn it off or?
Okay, so in the next video, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because, well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna place the batter in the pans first before I end the video, everybody. And then in the next video, you will see the finishing products, okay? You will see the finishing products of the meatloaf and the chocolate cake, okay?
Turn it on?
Tilt the phone down a little,
Oh,
okay?
man.
Here we go. There you go. Okay, perfect. The object of the game is to get all the chunks out, everybody, okay?
Mask on. Go. Mask on.
Put the mask on, baby. You have to put it on, honey. Smells so good, everybody. Oh. Spray on this side.
Huh?
Spray on that side.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Back here too. In this room too. Yeah, thank you. I have that kind at home. Yeah, I have that one and this, yes. Okay, cool. Cool things. All right, so we're almost ready to place our batter into our pans, everybody, okay? And then in the next video, you will see the finished products of the cake and the meatloaf, okay? So we're gonna go over here to the baking table. So let's go over here to the chef's table, okay? And place the ingredients inside the pans, okay? All right. So we want to, okay, just a generous amount in each pan, everybody, okay? Okay, I think that's enough for that one. Okay, and we're just gonna make sure it's well disseminated here, okay? Okay, perfect. Perfect, okay? And then we're gonna put the rest, and then place this pan to the side here on the counter, okay? And then we're gonna pour the rest of the batter in this pan, okay? Alrighty, and then we're just gonna place a little bit more of the batter, the remainder, over in the first pan, okay? So just wanna make sure it's evenly distributed into both pans here, okay, everybody? And as you can see, that's nice, rich, creamy, moist. Woo! That cake should be, it's gonna be on point, everybody, okay? Look how rich and creamy that batter, and that's what you want your chocolate cake batter to look like, everybody, okay? That nice, rich, creamy, fulfilling look here, okay? All right, perfect. All right, now we're ready to place the pans in the oven, okay? Okay, one by one, we'll go ahead and place them in the oven. Do you think that you think we should need one to be taken off? Maybe. I think it'll be safe. Especially since it's almost done too.
Sure.
And then also another thing is that the Pyrex dish has room for.
You want to turn it off?
Okay. Yes, everybody. This is the end of this video. Okay. I'll see you in my next video for the finished products of the cake and the meatloaf. Okay.